Welcome to Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. You're listening to KCCC 930 AM. Hattie here, and it's time for Midweek Matters, bringing you both the best upcoming events and important micro-news from around Carlsbad. We will start with what's happening around town and on campus, then bring you the quick news that affects your daily life. First up, the Spanish Conversation Group meets today at Southeast New Mexico College at 5 p.m. to practice and share cultural insights. It's open to all who want to improve their Spanish-speaking skills. Safer New Mexico now hosts a car seat fitting station. That's tomorrow, Thursday, April 17th, from 3 to 5 p.m. at 602 West Mermod Street. Certified technicians will provide personal instruction on proper selection and use of car seats and booster seats. Call 1-800-231-6145 for more information or to make an appointment. This is so important for the new parent and child. The Carlsbad Farmers and Makers Market returns on Thursday, April 17th from 5 to 7 p.m. on the Eddy County Courthouse lawn. For more information, contact Carlsbad Main Street at 575-628-3768. While you're at the market, enjoy live music with Nova Rush. Nova Rush is a neo-indie folk artist out of Roswell, presenting a show suitable for all ages. Check her out at youtube.com/Nova Rush. For student gamers, SENMC's STEM Club is hosting an eSports night. Also Thursday, April 17th from 4 to 6 p.m. This is a great opportunity for students to connect with other gamers, whether you're a pro or a noob. Look for details on the school calendar at senmc.edu. For community supporters, United Way presents Dancing with the Eddy County Stars. This fundraiser for United Way of Eddy County is a great way to give back to the community. It will be on Friday, April 18th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Walter Garrell's Performing Arts and Exhibition Center, located at 4012 National Parks Highway. You can still get tickets. Just Google United Way of Eddy County to purchase yours. Important note, for this Friday, April 18th, Southeast New Mexico College, the Riverwalk Recreation Center, and the Carlsbad Public Library will all be closed for the observation of the spring holiday. Lifehouse Carlsbad invites comedy fans to the roast of George Dunnigan on April 19th. That's a Saturday at 4019 National Parks Highway from 5:15 to 7:15 p.m. Tickets are $50 per person and include dinner and a donation to Lifehouse. Go to givebutter.com/George Roast for tickets. Anthony the Piano Man returns Saturday, April 19th at Cal's Shade Western from 8 to 11 p.m., and this is not for underage attendees. Looking ahead, the Eddy County Commission will hold their regular meetings on Tuesday, April 22nd, starting at 8:30 a.m., followed by the Carlsbad City Council meeting starting at 6 p.m. that same evening. April 22nd is Earth Day, so make sure you participate in the Earth Day celebration and opportunity for service to be held at Riverwalk Recreation Center from 4 to 6 p.m. This family-friendly event features crafts, refreshments, rock painting, a movie, and planting plants. Bring your family and friends for an afternoon of fun, creativity, and environmental awareness. For information, contact Renee Madrid at 575-887-2702. And now for our Carlsbad Quickies Micro News. According to the city's April newsletter, the Cavern Theater is expected to open in early summer after several years of restoration work. And I can't wait. The Carlsbad Main Street has been awarded $250,000 to manage that theater. Also from the city newsletter, the Lower Tansel Dam area is being reinforced and improved with a grant from the New Mexico Outdoor Recreation Division. The river should be refilled by the end of the month, and plans include a new floating walking bridge for pedestrians. According to the grant summary, the Lake Carlsbad Recreation Area improvements related to the Lower Tansel project will include new trails, wheelchair-accessible facilities, revamped boating docks, and more diverse recreational opportunities for all ages. The city newsletter also reports the Shorthorn Park is in its final design stages. Details will be unveiled at the groundbreaking. The city of Carlsbad has unveiled a sharper-looking town logo while maintaining key components of the previous design. Sign up for the town's new notification system to receive important updates via text or email at cityofcarlsbadnm.com. Good news for golfers. The first playable 9 holes at Lake Carlsbad Golf Course are expected to open any day now. The city newsletter mentions that the Alejandro Luis Senior Center has received facility upgrades. Membership is free, families are welcome to participate, and volunteers are always needed. United Way of Eddy County scholarship applications are being accepted until April 30th. Go to unitedwayofeddycounty.org/scholarship for more information. The City of Carlsbad Public Library programs include Toddler Time Tuesdays at 11 a.m. and Fridays at 10 a.m. Preschool Story Time on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Baby Time every Thursday at 10 a.m. Lego Time for all ages every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Stitcher Anonymous on the first and third Tuesdays from 4 to 6 p.m. for those fabric crafters. And Dungeons and Dragons on the second and fourth Saturday at 9 a.m. Mark your calendars for Saturday, April 26th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. for the special Touch a Truck event outside the library, allowing us to interact with the equipment used to keep us safe. There will be a sensory period from 9 to 10 a.m. with no big lights or sounds, and the full event starts at 10 a.m. And now for something I spotted in Carlsbad, my personal reflection from around town. Looking back on early April, I'd like to draw your attention to a local organization I recently discovered. My plans to travel were canceled, so I found myself with unplanned family time and looked for something to do with the kiddo. I happily discovered that Inspired by Science was hosting a family event to study science by building and racing small wooden dragsters. Here's an interview I did with the executive director immediately after. Hi, I'm here at the National Cave and Karst Research Institute in Carlsbad, and I am here with
Dina Antaporta.
And she is the director?
The executive director of Inspired by Science.
Which is the coolest thing ever. I've just discovered it. How long have you been doing Inspired by Science?
Well, it started officially in 2013, and it started with a summer camp, and that's all we did for a few years, and then we've just started doing workshops throughout the year just to keep kids interested in STEM any way that we can.
I really liked how this was this being the dragster Inspired by Science dragster?
Dragster race,
Yeah. And this was, I thought, really fun. And I liked how you have the kids working with the parent on the activity.
Yes, we like to do that because then it involves families. Families come together and can build a project, learn about STEM together. We feel that's more encouraging for kids if their parents are really involved, or older brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to join them, we'd love to have them.
Oh, I love that. Your husband, partner, person.
Yes.
Mentioned that you are now a 501c3.
Mm-hmm. Since 2020.
That's fabulous. And so you solicit lab partners from the community, businesses in the community?
We ask for donations. We have a lot of support from a lot of the companies in the community, and that's the reason why we can have lower cost workshops and camps for the kids, so it's a lot of support.
That's great. That's great. And I noticed there was information on your website, inspiredbyscience.org.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
For them, anybody interested in sponsoring or becoming a partner.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very cool. All right, and then how do volunteers get involved with your charity?
Well, we have a science team that a lot of people who have been with me for a number of years who come and help out with workshops and whatever. We do have certain companies that actually will bring in, like Devon Energy brings in some volunteers. So it's just if anyone's interested in volunteering, they just would need to contact me. And we have so many volunteers right now. Sometimes we don't have enough work to spread around to everybody. but if somebody was interested, they just need to contact me. They can go to the website.
That's fabulous.
And find information there.
As a person active with charity, I am envious of your too many volunteers for the work. And I received a flyer for your Inspired by Science Summer STEM Camp that you hold at SENMC.
Yes, that's our big event that we have every year, and that actually started in 2014. So we cap it at 100 kids, and it costs $65, and we're very proud of the fact that it has cost $65 for a number of years. We have not increased the cost, or everything else is going up. Everything costs more these days. We are working very hard with our community lab partners to keep the cost as low as we can so that kids are not denied that STEM education that they so desperately need.
Oh, that's beautiful. And you said it was capped at 100, and so that, kids, and that will be June 2nd to 5th.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And that's 9 a.m. to noon.
Yes, and registration for that starts May 1st. And ends May 14th.
Okay, and that's why it was important for me to talk to you today, because this will air on the 16th, and so that'll give people about 2 weeks' notice that they can register. That's fabulous. And then what kind of activities do the kids do at the Summer STEM Camp?
Well, it ranges, and I'm currently working on that, so it'll be, probably we lean towards a lot of physics. We like to do a lot of physics activities with kids. In the past, we've done chemistry, like we've done slime and elephant toothpaste and things like that. So I don't have it set yet because I'm still working out some details with the different activities. But it will be fun. I can guarantee you that.
Fabulous. Well, I thank you so much for your time and for participating in my little segment.
Thank you.
And I will see you this summer.
Sounds good.
This fantastic group also offers a popular STEM summer camp every year at SENMC, and registration begins and often closes on May 1st. Check them out yourself at inspiredbyscience.org. Have you spotted something interesting in Carlsbad? Did you have an upcoming community event you'd like us to mention? Navigate to KCCC930am.com and scroll to the bottom to drop us a line with the keyword spotted or event, respectively. And now for our Carlsbad history moment. The Carlsbad Public Library has a fascinating origin story that dates back to 1896, when the Research Circle, later the Women's Club of Carlsbad, first established a small lending library. They initially collected and housed books in members' homes before moving to a dedicated space in a room at the Eddy County Courthouse, and finally to a 2-room structure on what was to become Halagueno Arts Park in the early 1900s. The library became officially municipal in 1911 when the town government took over operations. The library found its permanent home in a new building in 1960, where it still lives. What began as a modest collection of donated books has grown into an essential community resource, offering not just books, but digital resources, community programs, and a hub for lifelong learning. We thank the Carlsbad Public Library staff for preserving this vital piece of community's history through their dedicated service. The family and I will see you there again soon. That's your Midweek Matters for today from Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. If you have an event or news item you'd like to share, hit us up on our contact form once again at KCCC930am.com. This show was produced in partnership with Southeast New Mexico College Workforce and Community Education.